26 long-distance flight uses more fuel than cars and brings pollution to the environment. We should discourage non-essential flight rather than limit the use of cars. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Some people suggest that non-essential long-haul flights should be discouraged rather than restricting the use of cars. In my opinion, it is not necessarily an either-or proposition, and so it is ideal that both options are combined to address the environmental impact of transportation more holistically. It is true that long-distance flights use more fuel than cars, and thus contribute more to carbon emissions. Therefore, discouraging non-essential flights could potentially reduce the overall carbon footprint of the transportation industry. However, a reduction in car use can also lower carbon emissions. To this end, the use of public transportation, biking, and walking should be incentivized to alleviate pollution, while unnecessary car trips should also be discouraged to further reduce car use. For these reasons, both discouraging non-essential flights and limiting the use of cars can be effective in reducing carbon emissions and should be adopted simultaneously. Of course, there are still question marks over which flight or car trip should be considered non-essential, as people's reasons to travel are personal in nature and are easily justified. However, mounting awareness-raising campaigns that clarify guidelines about what constitutes non-essential travel would be effective in educating the public about this issue. For example, it should be made clear that long-haul travel purely for tourism or recreation should be deemed non-essential. People should explore other options that are available in their local areas or those that do not entail traveling such long distances. In conclusion, while deterring non-essential long-distance flights may be a viable strategy to curb carbon emissions, limiting car use can also play a key role in tackling environmental pollution.